Marty Elkin at A Wrinkle in Time Farm, and we're here to show you some of the things that happen behind the scenes. I wanted to show you our bulletin board with the names of each of our sheep and who their mother was and who their grandmother was and who their great-grandmother was, all the way back to the very first sheep that we had here on the farm in 1997. And then I can show you when we're dying roving, we begin at the scale and weigh out the amount of roving we need. Here's the roving as it has come back from being processed into roving. We weigh it out and then we prepare the pots with colors. This one has some dark purple in it, sort of a raspberry purple. And we use 1, 2, 3, 4 crock pots. I actually have a few more that I use some of the time. But so we put 3 ounces of wool in each crock pot, each with a different color as a rule. And so we can do 3 pots worth in one day. So it sits in the color for about an hour, then it cools in the pot, then it's rinsed in the sink, and then it's spun out in the washing machines. These are 2 washing machines side by side, no dryer. And this is also where we wash the wool after it's come in from being on the sheep's back. We use the microwave for setting the color in some cases, particularly the hand-painted yarn is put in the microwave, 4 minutes on, 4 minutes off, 4 minutes on. We also have a stove here that has 2 of our big pots. We have 2 big pots like this blue one, and we have 4 stainless steel pots like this. And we keep an ample supply of wooden spoons on top of the stove for submerging the wool. We have rings that we can put the yarn on like this for the purposes of soaking it. I have some yarn that's soaking here in these pans, waiting to be dyed. And I have some here that's drying. This was dyed yesterday and it's actually pretty dry. But isn't that pretty? Lilac. We have another sink here, and we buy the wool for the soap for washing our wool. It's basic H, and it comes in 5-gallon buckets. Linda is making a ball out of the yarn. It's very easy with this Swift. When I was first starting out, I did it all by hand with a nitty-knotty. And my arm got pretty tired sometimes after I was doing skein after skein after skein. And Marianne found this online, and I said, buy it. So this is the Swift part. There's also a motorized part over there that actually measures out 200-yard skeins. We use 200-yard skeins as a rule. This table is where we meet for knitting every Tuesday afternoon. We have a small group of knitters right now with COVID out there. We haven't had too many coming, but we have a wonderful afternoon of just visiting and having a good time, each making our own projects. Over here, I have a Patrick Green carder, small one that I use for making bats. Then I have an old Patrick Green industrial carder that I'd like to demonstrate for you. It's going to make a noise, so I'll show you how we finish it off a bat and then take it off the big drum. So here it goes. There it is.